As usual, Nigel, I'll start with the injuries. Stephen Kingsley, Nua Dicko, were they ready for this weekend?
No.
No. Is Stephen Kingsley one a concern? Because it seems to be dragging on.
It's not a concern. Medical team are bang on top of it. It's very unfortunate for Stephen. Obviously, he's worked extremely hard. But from my point of view, we'll go with a similar squad that did ever so well at Birmingham in the last outing.
Is there a timescale for Stephen? When you expect to see him back?
Soon. Yeah, there's nothing sinister. You know, he's working. He's out on the grass, running around. So we're just trying to make sure that he doesn't break down again in the future.
And the same for Nua.
Same as Nua. Same for Evandro. You know, they're out and doing all the pitch work. So for me, it's just we've got a lot of games that are going to come up between now and obviously the Christmas period as well. We need all the players to be right. So you know, we can just afford that little bit more time to give them a bit more time to get as fit and strong as possible, so that they don't break down again.
Yeah. Is Evandro in full training yet?
No, but he's out with he's out on the pitch. He does a lot of pitch work, so that's really good. John Terrell's joined in this week in training, but you know, for me, just building it all the way through with all of them. And it was good that James Weir's joined in a bit of training with us as well. So that's excellent news. You know.
You wouldn't consider John Terrell for this weekend, no?
As I said, I'm quite the guys that have done really well at Birmingham. You know, unless there's anything untoward happens between now and then, that's where we're looking to go again.
The international players all returned fit and fine.
Jacko's joined in today, and Camille. Camille obviously captains his country, so he's got a big smile on his face, which is nice. We had a good team meeting this morning, and everybody's focused, ready to go. Obviously, Marcus Hendrickson's wife gave birth to another baby, which is great. You know, as I said, everyone's in good spirits at the moment in time.
Jackson Irvine, there's no concerns over fatigue. He travels all the way across the world. I know he's used to it. But
he's used to it. He's a sort of guy who'll just get on with things and go. As I say, he's been out on the grass this morning. He'll get back into his routine. You know, he's an energetic guy, and he'll be looking forward to be involved at the weekend.
Nottingham Forest throws up a couple of subplots. Obviously, Eric Lehigh against his old club, and Michael Dawson as well. How good was Michael Dawson for you last year?
Excellent. I wanted to keep him, said that all the way through. Real good professional, a real good captain, good leader. Obviously we joined in December, and Michael, along with a lot of other players and the staff, you know, were very important in making sure that we were still in this division to compete again this season. So I've got a lot of time for Michael, a lot of respect for him. He worked extremely hard when I've been here, and as you say, you take people on face value. And obviously he was here at a successful period at the football club, and he captained them. So I saw all his leadership qualities. People can always maybe... I've just got nothing but good words to say about Michael, and he should get a warm welcome back.
I think you were on record as saying the club offered him a contract in January. Did you try again at the end of the season? Listen,
things go on. At the end of the day, Michael's doing really well at Nottingham Forest now, and he's going to come back representing Nottingham Forest. I've got a lot of time for him as a man, and what he did, especially in the period of time that I've been at the football club. So I've got nothing but good words to say about him. Top professional, attitude all the way through. Talk about attitudes and behaviours, doing things in the right manner. He was exceptional here.
Do you think he'll have a point to prove to Forest?
I don't think he's got any point to prove to anybody. Eric, again, we talk about good people, good men. I've highlighted again, we've got Eric Lehigh, ultimate professional, does all the right things, very supportive of his teammates, which is important. And again, we talk about leadership qualities. Eric's got them in abundance.
Thoughts of turning to January. Is the process underway here for you and strengthening in the new year?
We've sat down with Lee Darnborough, Stuart, me, Andy Crosby, Tony, Barry. You know, from a recruitment point of view, we've sat down what we want to go and achieve, where we want to go to. I've spoke with the owner. Obviously, there's situations going on behind the scenes dictate where things will happen in January. We'll just have to see what goes and happens.
In an ideal world, what would you like to do?
Me, I talked about it. We need to be in a position where every window you can strengthen and avoid being in a situation where you're signing 10, 12 players every transfer window. That's not good for anybody. So where's the stability, the sustainability that you're looking to achieve at a football club where's the plan, where you're recruiting to. So obviously I think you have an opportunity in a transfer window to change things around, so I think it's a good thing, and you should constantly look to strive to do that one. But likewise, you're always going to be what pond, if you like, Kate coined a phrase, what pool of talent are you looking at that you can afford to bring in is one. So our scouts are out all the time looking. Obviously there's a criteria that we're looking for to help bring in, but likewise finances dictate a lot. And again, herein lies the next question you'll say to me, where are we with it? Obviously there's a lot of speculation about where the football club's going in the future with potential ownership or not, who knows, but we're trying to be as prepared as we can. But likewise, you see a group of players who are presently at this football club who are working their socks off. They're working extremely hard. Today was again another excellent training session. They're putting performances in. You know, we talk about the recent run of games that we've been playing. Performances have been good. We've been picking up points. And we need to keep that momentum going. Obviously, the international break has just meant there's been a wait for the momentum to continue, but that's what we'll be looking to pick up at the weekend. And then obviously we've got another tough game against Norwich, and then we travel to London to play Queen's Park Rangers.
How tough is it to plan when there's so many imponderables? When you sit down and have these meetings, it must be tough. Yeah,
it's tough, like the whole of the country's finding that at this moment in time, aren't they? When you look at the political situation, that does affect everybody. You know, the uncertainty, people don't like. It's not good to have uncertainty. You want to have clarity in what you're doing, and then just deal with it. So we're preparing as best as we can for certain situations that might arise, and in the meantime we're working extremely hard with the players, and the players are working extremely hard to keep improving, one as individuals and two collectively as a team, and I think that's been demonstrated.
How do you do it? Do you have one list for if this happens, one list for if that happens, when you're drawing up a list of potential targets?
That's the thing. It's who's available, how you can help to strengthen the group of players you've got, how can you avoid losing any players. There'll be mass speculation again all the way through. I've had a meeting with the players this morning, so it's pretty clear that from first question you've asked me today, and that's what I said to them, every day is just going to be about transfer, the January window, or takeover. We can't control either of them. Outside of it, there's going to be lots of speculation. We focus on doing our job. The players have been spot on with that because we can control that. And from our point of view, we're obviously aware of. We've got a list of players that are potential for different scenarios that might arise. Whether you can or not, you have to wait and see. But for me, the big focus is on the players that we've got are working extremely hard.
What areas of your squad do you look at and feel you could strengthen?
You constantly, whatever football club you're at, you're always looking at where's the evolution of your squad? Where's the next 17-year-old coming from, the 16-year-old, the 19-year-old? Where's the player who's going to replace, we talk about Eric Lehigh, where's the player who's going to replace Eric Lehigh in the future? So you're constantly looking at that, and it might not be this window that a player becomes available, but maybe in 2 windows' time. So you're constantly updating. It's a moving situation that happens all the time. And it might be, we're really strong on one particular player that we think can strengthen the team, but he goes somewhere else. So, okay, that's what happens. What's the next thing you're going to go and do?
You flagged up yourself there about potential for players to leave. Would you be fearful of anyone leaving in January?
Anything can happen in the window, as we talk about. We're not looking for anybody to go. We're looking to, if we can, give ourselves a situation where we can keep building. The players are working extremely hard. There's a spirit, there's a togetherness, there's a camaraderie. Players are enjoying working. It's a good environment at this moment in time. And performances and results, they're helping as well.
I don't think it was any great secret that Fletcher from Middlesbrough was here on the last day of the last window. Is that something you'll look to revisit? Is
that then finished at that moment in time. So
you won't revisit that one.
Who knows what's going to happen? You know, every interview we do now, you're going to throw loads of names up, and you're looking for me to make a comment. The answer will be I don't know.
When do you think you will know?
We're in November at the moment, so
yeah, but without
and a lot of deals are done be honest with you, a lot of deals are done in normally the last 2 days of the transfer window, so it's the end of January. So we've got a good 10 weeks of this, haven't we? So it's great because it's tight. You know, it's great for you know, it's great because there's loads of speculation, there's loads of talk, and you're always going to be asking me to make a comment on it. Who knows? So sometimes that's really exciting because you never know.
You said you spoke to the owner. Did he have anything, offer you any clarity this week?
I've not spoken to him this week.
Right.
But I have spoken to the owner. We'll have to wait and see.
Okay. Just on Nottingham Forest, what test do you expect from them?
Tough, they're good. Aitor's come in. Obviously, they invested heavily in the summer. You know, they changed it round. Got some talented players in the squad. They've got a strong squad of players, a big squad of players. So we know it's going to be challenging, but we're going to focus on us and see how we can, you know, look to go and win another game of football.
They don't lose many, do they? Kind of drawn a fair few.
Yeah, I mean, notoriously over the years, Aitor's teams have always been very defensively minded to set up, if you like. They don't concede that many. Saying that, they do go and win games of football, so we know it's going to be a challenge. But we've been creating good chances. Our last game we scored 3 goals away from home. Could have scored more, as we could have done on several of the games. So the onus is on us to see if we can break them down, and likewise defend well, which we did, for example, against West Bromwich Albion, who were the leading scorers in the division, and we limited them to very few opportunities. So you know, the players are working extremely hard, and we just got to get ready for the next run of fixtures, which are going to be challenging, but ones that we're really looking forward to.
What do you think some of Nottingham Forest's strengths are?
As I say, they've got experienced players in there. They've got a little bit of flair, young players. They've got a threat. Grabbing, for example, being the player to play on the shoulder of our defensive line. Very solid in the team. They're going to be a threat throughout their team. But as I said, we're doing what we can to focus on ourselves, give ourselves the opportunity to go and win a home fixture.